happy vlog. We are gonna go through a lot of stuff today, but I wanted to talk about the title of this video. But then I didn't want to just like stare into a camera and talk, so we're gonna do it while we get ready. I've already curled my hair. It's curly. I just felt like doing something to it today, but even though it's clean and I washed it, I always put dry shampoo in it just to give it some volume. Normally I would totally do my hair and makeup at like a desk or a vanity, but the room I'm currently living in is too small to have one of those. And we're just gonna shake it around. Who's calling? Sorry, my boss called. Back to business. So yeah, the title of this vlog is a little bit dramatic, but I did put in my resignation. We're moving on to some nice moisturizer. This is the Purity Made Simple moisturizer back last week. And here we're just putting that on now. So I'm moving back to North Carolina on the 23rd, which is actually like a week and a couple days away. I just realized my window is broken. Anyways, and so I actually put in my notice for like way earlier, but then an opportunity came up. We'll get there. I'm getting ahead of myself. Where's my makeup? My big old makeup bag. This will also fall a little bit. Sorry, I'm jumping all over the place, guys, but I curl my hair with a straightener, so it always gets like this, but then it falls and kind of just has like a nice wave to it. I prefer that to a curling iron. I don't really know how to work a curling iron. I'm not good with it. I've never been good at it. Yeah, so I want to be really honest on here with my videos, and so I wanted to talk to you guys about why I was leaving before I just kind of like packed up and left. And then I'd be back in North Carolina and you guys be like, why did it happen? How'd you get there? Before we dive into that, I'm using, it's really old and I need a new one. It's also in this makeup bag so the thing comes off, but it's the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea foundation. I love this foundation. I'm almost out. It's like on my first thing when I do when I get back to North Carolina. Is buy more foundation. You're supposed to like squeeze this on there, but there's actually not even enough left in there to do that, so I just kind of, you know, do what you can. So you guys are gonna think I'm crazy, but I'm actually currently mixing that with the e.l.f. BB cream because I'm moving and I couldn't be bothered to order anything, and they don't have like a Sephora or an Ulta down here, so yeah. So the reason I'm leaving, you know, like not every job is perfect. You're not gonna like, there's always gonna be something, but I feel like I could push through that if I really loved the area that I was living in. But the Florida Keys are kind of really secluded from everything, and I could do that for like a short time, which I have. When I leave, it'll be about 6 months. So it's really secluded, and especially I live in Raleigh, North Carolina. If you don't know Raleigh, it's the capital of North Carolina. I think Charlotte's like probably a little bit bigger and has more like city life to it, but Raleigh's still a pretty big city and has a lot of like options. Like here, unless I want to drive, it's like 20 minutes to a grocery store, and the only grocery store is Publix, and everywhere else is like an hour away. And just like little stuff like that where it's just not really my scene, and there were other things that I wanted to work on and get experience with, and I realized that I wouldn't have those opportunities here, which like isn't, you know, it's nothing about the company, you know, it's nothing like that. It's just that I knew that there was other things that I wanted to be doing, and if I wanted to do them, I couldn't stay here. I'm just going in now with Rainforest of the Sea concealer. I need my little mirror. I was breaking out on my chin. Oh god, dry skin. Breaking out on my chin. But I think it's mostly gone. So I really missed living in like a bigger city. I love it a lot. I love having a lot of life around, and there's also not a lot of people like my age around here, and so I miss that a lot. And so it's those things that just made me feel unfulfilled in my life and in my job. I just didn't love the area. And so I was thinking about resigning. And I put in this long notice because I was like, you know what, I don't want to leave on bad terms, and I wanted to give them a lot of time to find my replacement and all this stuff. And so actually once I started putting my feelers out there, a lot of opportunities opened up for me. That's why I'm like now like a little bit stressed, because now I'm living in like a weekend from change, and I'm like, I don't have time to do anything I thought I would have time to do. Like go to the Everglades, for example. I really wanted to go to the Everglades. I can't go to the Everglades anymore. This is the Kat Von D. It's just like the loose powder in translucent set. Oh, it's called Lock-It Setting Powder in the shade Translucent, which I guess means no shade. So I do like a fake bake because I don't really want to like fully bake everything. Because I think when you actually bake it, you're supposed to like wet this, let it sit. I don't do all that. I just go in there. I do a little bit on my eyelid. Other side. And then I also go right along my laugh line. Laugh line. There's two of them. Because I crease really badly there, and that helps with the creasing. I also crease really badly on my forehead, and that's just because I'm getting a wrinkle. Do I look pretty? But yeah, so I started realizing that a lot of these doors were opening for me. And oh, go on. And that was kind of the moment where I was like, okay, I'm making the right decision. And I started actually feeling pretty good in what I was doing. And so that was the moment that I knew that things that are meant to happen have a way of just falling into line. Of course, you know, you have to put yourself out there, you have to work hard, but if it's meant to be, it'll happen. So if you watched my last vlog, you saw that I went back to North Carolina last weekend, and when I did that, I moved back a fair amount of my things, and I'm just realizing that I took back my eyeshadow palette. What am I supposed to do? My favorite one. I have others here, but I just don't like them as much. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I use the Hoola bronzer. I'm gonna get a new one when I move back. Again, I gotta go to Sephora. Like, that's gotta be the first place I go. I like this one okay, but I don't like the ingredients that much. So I'm trying to find something a little bit more skin happy. So excited to move home. And to start my new job. Yeah, and just like begin this new chapter of my life. And I'm gonna take you guys along on this whole like moving process, and I'm gonna move back home with my parents for a little bit just to save money. And then I don't know if I'm gonna try and find an apartment in Raleigh or move somewhere else. Like I said, you know, I thought that I had more time and now I don't. So I'm not really sure what I'm doing, but that's okay. We're gonna figure it out together. But my parents are also trying to move, so it kind of works out because I gotta go and the room that I have there, that's mine. I haven't lived with my parents because I've gotten summer jobs the past couple of summers that were away from home. So I don't think I've actually lived at my parents' home since like right after freshman year of college. So my bedroom there is still like decorated from my high school self. And I've changed a lot since then. So we're gonna revamp my bedroom. That's gonna be fun because they need it all redone anyways because they're trying to sell their house. So like, but I'm gonna take you guys along with me on this move. This is the Marc Jacobs blush in the shade Obsessed. I don't really know what kind of blush it is. Like, I'm sure they have multiple ones. Looks like this. Yay. Truth be told, I've had this forever and I didn't like it. I didn't like it when I first got it because it's like a little bit shimmery. But now like the dewy look is kind of in, so I like it more now. I'm trying to fit my whole life here in 2 suitcases so that I can just like check my bags when I get on my plane and I don't have to ship anything. Because also, okay, fun fact, shipping things in and out of the Florida Keys at minimum costs like $30. $30. It's just, everything is so expensive down here because it's like tourist prices, you know. I have to lease a car, find a new gym, change my address. Lots of adult stuff that I kind of know how to do. I've never leased a car before, so I don't know how to lease a car. I have to do my brows. I'm really, really bad at doing my brows. But this is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Waterproof Brow Pencil. You have like your little pencil on this side and your little spoolie on this side. This has been a lifesaver for me. This has changed everything I've ever known. Yeah. Still not great at doing brows, but like we're definitely getting better. Oh, I need to get my brows threaded. I prefer to get my brows threaded, but there's nowhere around here that does it. So I'd have to drive to Miami. And you know what doesn't sound fun? Driving to Miami to only get my brows threaded. I'd have to go for like an actual reason, and then the threading be like just something that happens to happen. Happens to happen. Great sentence, Jane. Excellent sentence. Yeah, I'm excited to leave, but I'm also sad because I've met a lot of great people down here. And it's been a great experience. I've learned so much about like who I am. Working at like a resort, you realize that people come on vacation and they just want to like drink and party and drink and party and drink and party and scream and drink and party. And that's just so not my scene. So yeah, I've learned a lot about what I want in a job and like where I think I would like fit in best. Eyebrows are sisters, not twins. The best advice I've ever gotten. It's eyeshadow time. It's my favorite brush. It's by Morphe. That's also my favorite eyeshadow palette is from. Look, Morphe is pretty cheap. I want to say like $25 or $30 for, let me show you the palette. Okay. The camera's shaky because it's all I got. My camera's about to die. If my camera dies, I'm gonna finish this look and then charge my camera and then I'm gonna show you. This is my well-loved palette. I've had this for longer than my other one that I left at home. Look at all these colors. Look at them. And you can get them with like glittery colors too, but it's so cheap. And honestly, this is one of the best eyeshadows I have ever used in my life. Everything blends so well. The colors are like very vibrant. It's great. I highly suggest. If you don't have a Morphe palette, girl, get on it. Get on it. I just realized that I made this whole video in this old sweatshirt. This is Grant's. This is like definitely not the cutest look I've ever had. Mom. This is real. This is me. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be now. A little bit of a darker shade. This is me. This is the Naked Urban Decay palette. Again, like I don't know why I didn't take, it would have made way more sense to take back the palettes that I don't use and leave them there. But in my mind, I don't know what I was thinking. That was a really stupid move. This might look terrible. I knew it was gonna happen. My camera died. But we're back. So I finished this. Where did we end? Oh, my eyeshadow. Oh yeah, so I put on that glittery. I thought there was a bug. There's not, thank God. I put on that glittery shade right up here. Highlight, lips, mascara, the whole thing. We are good to go. We have a look together. I'm about to break my fast. It's about 1 o'clock. I ate way late. Normally I break my fast. I stop eating at like 5 and then I break my fast the next day at like 10. But last night I went out, so we ate a little bit late. I'm gonna break it with a Power Crunch bar in chocolate mint. My friend Lisa texted me after I posted my grocery haul video and she was like, girl, you're doing it wrong. You've got to put them in the freezer. My life has changed. Put them in the freezer. They're so good and it tastes literally like a Thin Mint. They're just so good. So I'm gonna eat that and then I'm gonna go to the gym. It's leg day. I'm gonna post that workout on my Instagram, so follow me. And that way you can just like save it to your collection and then take it to the gym. Gym fit. I am wearing, I don't know if you can even see. You know, it's an odd angle. I'm bumping into things, we'll go with it for today. These are the newer Gymshark shorts. I think they just came out actually. Well, they've had these shorts. I think they're the flex shorts, but this is the new color. It's in a berry. I love the berry. And then I'm wearing the seamless top and then a towel tee. It's all Gymshark. I just realized that. Quality brand, quality clothes, good price. Love it, love it. Of course, my Apple Watch. So yeah, I'm gonna eat this, let it settle, go to the gym, and then I don't know what I'm doing after that, so I'll keep you updated. I think I'm the worst vlogger ever. It's the next day. I didn't do anything interesting yesterday, so I didn't film it. But I went to the gym today, and then we're going to get sushi. So I'm not gonna film. I'm gonna end this vlog here, but I think my next video is gonna be fitness tips for beginners. So that'll be fun. Get ready for that. It's lit. What did you just say?
I said me. No, beginners. I'm gonna hit that vlog up.
Casey's actually about to go do my back and bi workout.
I'm doing the back and bi workout. I'll let you know how it goes, except I won't. This isn't my vlog channel.
All right. Yeah, so I'm gonna end this here. But if you like this video, like, subscribe, tune in later in the week. We'll have some fun stuff going.
That's how you subscribe.
Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video.
And then she found $20.